Hey, hello, how's it going? It's Emily. And today we're going to be filming my favorite video to film, and that is my June TBR, or what I plan to read in the month of June. So, for those of you who have been here before, know that I have a Formula One inspired TBR game. If anyone else is a Formula One fan, do let me know. And we go around the board, have this little Grand Prix, get some prompts. It's a good time. And in the past couple of months, I previously had wrapped a bunch of books and numbered them. So actually for the past couple of months, instead of drawing prompts, I've been drawing numbers to correspond to those books, and then I would open the book that I pulled. But my TBR game was so mean to me last month that we ended up opening all but 4 of them. So if you want to go see my TBR game be mean to me, go check out last month's TBR. And hopefully it'll be nicer this month. We'll see. And so I have 4 of them left. So I'm going to save those to open on my Instagram. So I've also been doing this pull a number and unwrap on my Instagram. So since there are just 4 left, we're just going to save those for Instagram. So little plug for my Instagram. Be sure to go follow me. I'll have it linked below as always. And we'll save the reviews and picking them and reviewing them for Instagram. So what we're going to do is go back to how we typically have done it and pull prompts instead of numbers. So we have kind of our older setup back, and it'll make sense, I think, as we go along. We've got some spots that determine kind of how we move around the board, and then we have some team spots. So all the spots that have the symbols for different teams, those are going to be how we actually get our prompts, is by landing on those spots. So I hope it'll make sense once we actually kind of get into it. So yeah, without further ado, actually there's one other quick note. This is before the live show for Kim's TBR game. And so I don't know what prompts Team Pirates are going to get. And I'm going to post this before the live show because I want to go ahead and get it up. And we're just going to have to hope that the prompts are nice, and that Team Pirates has some prompts that will allow me to fit some things in that I already have, either on whatever TBR game determines, or in my shelf over there of my other TBR books. Hopefully some of those will fit the prompts that we get for Kim's TBR game. So we'll see what happens with that, but just stay tuned for the vlogs, and if I incorporate books that meet those prompts in different vlogs, I'll let you know. But yeah, that's how it's going to have to be. So now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the game and see if it is nicer to me than it was last month. All right, let's go. First roll. Okay, we are all set up here for our more normal format. And 1, 2, 3. So Alpine is the 3rd team spot. So we're going to go to the 3rd deck here. From your Kindle. Interesting. Okay. So from your Kindle, and I think what I'm going to do for this one, so I actually started a dystopian vlog when I read Conform by Ariel Sullivan back in April. It was a prompt from Magical Readathon. And so I started this vlog and had the intention of reading more dystopian books, but did not end up reading any more dystopian books, and I really would like to. So I think I'm going to go back to that vlog. I mentioned in my April TBR video around that section that I also wanted to read Daggermouth by H.M. Wolf. That is on my Kindle, and I would like to read it. I just know it's a dystopian romance that has been making the rounds. Everyone's been loving it, and I think I love it. And so I would like to pick that one. And hopefully, I mean, I have some options, but I think that's the one that I'm most excited about. And then I can continue that dystopian vlog. So we'll go with that. All right, next roll. And next roll. And we have a 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're on this Haas spot, which is the 2nd team spot. So we'll go to this 2nd deck here. popular book. Okay, that's fun. So, popular book. And that's always fun. What I'm going to do for this one is Starside by Alex Astor. This one has definitely been making the rounds as a recent romantasy release, and this is Alex's adult debut. I have enjoyed her books. I enjoyed her romance. I had fun with the part of the Light Lark series that I've read so far. I need to finish that, but I've had fun with her books, and so I'm very excited to see what she does with an adult fantasy debut. So I think we're going to have a lot going on here, and I think it's going to be super fun from what I've heard. So very excited to check it out, and so that's what I'll put for popular book. All right, next roll. And next roll. Okay, we have a 2 here. So we're going to go up to this McLaren spot, which is the 4th team spot. So we're going to go to this 4th deck here. A paperback can do. And paperback. And I do have a good set of options here. The one that I picked is Lula Dean's Little Library of Banned Books. This is by Kirsten Miller. And I got this during Indie Bookstore Day. I was checking out an indie bookstore that I had not yet been to. Well, it literally was opening that day, so of course I hadn't been to it before. But I was checking out a new indie bookstore, and this one just jumped out at me. And so I think this one is going to be super interesting, and I'm definitely trying to pay attention to the increased efforts that are going on right now to ban books, and it's very concerning. And so this one kind of jumped out at me, and I think is the paperback I'm most excited to read, so we'll go with this one. All right, next roll. All right, next roll. Another 2. Interesting. Okay, 1, 2. So for this one, we're going to roll. And if I roll an even, I'll move forward. If I roll an odd, I'll move back. So let's see what we have in store. Ooh, okay, nice. A 6. So we move forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, and a DR. So this is the drag reduction system, which is no longer a thing, but this just means we get to just keep rolling and not pick a book. The game is being so nice and making up for being so mean last time. All right, next roll. Okay, and a 3. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. And the Mercedes is the 1st team spot, so we're going to go over to this first part of the deck here. A young adult book. All right. And we have a YA book, which is always fun. And I don't have a physical copy of it yet. It should be on its way to me. And that is Stormbreaker by Nisha Tooley. This is the young adult book that I believe will be in the Fairy Loot box for this month. Actually, for the month of May. And so, yeah, I'm filming this in May, so that's why I say this month. The TBR is for June, but I'll already have it by the time June rolls around, or at least hopefully will. And so, as I said, can't hold it up yet, but I will pop up a picture here. This is a young adult dystopian romance. And so I think it could be good to round out the dystopian vlog that I've had in my mind for a while and have started but have not finished. There's definitely a young adult one that I'm very excited about. I've read some Nisha J. Tooley before. I've read the Artifacts of Uranus series, and so had fun with that one. Very much looking forward to a dystopian from her. Cannot wait. And so, yeah, I think it'll just be a nice round out to that vlog. So hopefully I'll actually be able to get that vlog out in the month of June. Fingers crossed. All right, next roll. And next roll. And we got a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A radio message. Interesting. All right, let's see see what we got right before the end here. Okay. Big crash up ahead. Copy safety car has been deployed. You cannot advance more than 3 spaces in your next roll, which shouldn't be a problem because we are 1 roll away from the checkered flag. So hopefully it should be fine. And by that I mean definitely will be fine, because the least we can roll is a 1. And we have a 4. We will move forward to the checkered flag, and we have an end spot free pick for the checkered flag. Yeah, definitely much nicer to us this month than last month. And end spot free pick. Game was so much nicer this month than it was last month, which is great. Oh, by the way, I should have mentioned we'll do the free spot pick first, and then I'll talk about how we did last month. Yeah, I didn't finish all those books, but end spot free pick, and then we'll get there. I'm going to pick Half a City by Kate Golden. This is another romantasy or urban fantasy more accurately, maybe. Anyway, it's been making the rounds. People have been loving it, and I think it could be a really fun vibe to read next month, and I've been very excited to read it. So hopefully this will help me catch up or continue to catch up on some of the fairy loots that I have. So I think that'll be a good pick. There are a lot I could pick here, honestly. There are so many that I'm excited for, but this is definitely one that I'm very excited for, and I think we'll get to in June. So I'll put it there. So yeah, let's, as I said, rewind a little bit to the month of April. Oh no, sorry, to April. Let's rewind to my May TBR. That was super mean to me. I was not going to read all those books. It was an insane number of books, and I did not read that many. I did do like a decent amount of reading. I haven't done as much reading, at least in terms of the number of books, as I have in some months this year. And so I read even fewer books than I thought I would. And there definitely were quite a handful that I did not get to. There were a couple of thrillers on there that I didn't get to. I didn't get to Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I didn't get to The Office of Historical Corrections. I didn't get to Fire and Heist. I didn't get to a few of the fairy loots that I wanted to get to as well. I think there were 4 fairy loots that I, at least at this point, have not made my way through or started. So maybe with the plans that I have, maybe I can get to one other book. I need to do my read for my environmental book club, which is what I'm reading now, and finish the other book that I'm reading in my Sarah J. Maas read along for this month. And so I might have room for one more, but honestly, I doubt it. So we're just going to say it was 4 fairy loots and like 5 other books that were not fairy loots that I just did not get to. And yeah, as I said, we knew that would happen. And so they're just going to be on my shelves. Still excited about them. Still want to read them. And we'll see how many of those I can get to June. But it is at least nice to only have 5 books on the official TBR and ones that I definitely am very excited about. One of them being on my Kindle, which again is harder to get to, so I'm actually kind of glad that the game is forcing me to at least get to one. I'm so focused on my physical TBR, but there are so many on my Kindle that I'm so excited about. So it is good to kind of get a little nudge in that direction every now and then. But it's good to only have 5 on the list, and then the rest of it can just be other books that are on the list as well, and I can just kind of figure out vlog ideas. Let me know what vlogs you would like to see, because I'm going to have some flexibility. I'm going to continue with my Sarah J. Maas reading. So I will have, let's see, what is it? Air of Fire and Queen of Shadows. Air of Fire and Queen of Shadows are the 2 that I will be reading in the month of June. So excited to continue with that series. So those will be on the list as well. There's also My Lady Jane. I'll put up an image here. This is the romance book club pick for this month, so hopefully I can go and read that one as well. But yeah, those are the plans though. So it's pretty flexible. Let me know what vlogs you would like to see, and hopefully we can have some fun vlogs going. But yeah, I think I will wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more bookish content. I will, as I said, link my Instagram down below. I will link my Etsy shop. Just has a few designs up there. My Pango store, if you want to check out what used books I have there, there's some great stuff. I will post more information about how you can support the Black Lives Matter movement, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.